You know what's funny? I said that too. Like, this is probably actually we've been saying that the whole time that we ever started rapping. We just like we need somebody that reps Christ, that gets famous, that makes a lot of money, and they still rep Christ with the same boldness that they had before. And it was like my goal, like to be that person. So I think I think around the time I stopped, or I said I could fall back, was when I saw Lecrae. I saw something on YouTube where Lecrae was being bigged up by all these secular people. It was like Kendrick, it was DJ Premier. It was just like a bunch of secular rappers, and I was like, yo, he broke through. And then once I saw that, I was like, oh, good, so I don't have to do this anymore because because my thing was I wanted to be that person to break through because there was nobody else. So when I saw that he was around all them people and he broke through, I just was like, yo, so like we're good now. Like somebody broke through, and I figured, well, since somebody, you say all it takes is one person, and then he could bring in other people, and then people would see this a viable thing. So I just was like, yo, so this, you know what I'm saying, this is dope. But then when I saw what happened afterwards, I was like, yo, he's not really the same as he was before. And you know what I'm saying, I'm not in his shoes. I don't know what like I was saying to him or anything like that. I just know that when I first saw it, I was really excited, and then when I heard the music afterwards, I was like, yo, this is dope, but it's just not the same as it was before. And I was used to him being a certain kind of way, and then it was different. So I just was like, oh, okay. And then, you know what I'm saying, just as time went on, I just was like, dang, well, maybe I should keep making music, because what I wanted to see, I wasn't seeing. And so I just was like, you know what I'm saying, well, maybe God called me to do something different, but like what I want to see, I don't see. So, you know what I'm saying, I'm the type of person, like, if I don't see something, rather than complain about it, I'd rather just do it myself. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, okay, well, I guess I need to start rapping again. But then I just was kind of like so busy with life. Like, I have a wife, I got children, I go to work. And so then I just started feeling like, you know what, maybe this is just something I'm just going to kind of do on the side or whatever. I need to get paid. You know what I'm saying? So I started a music publishing company, and you know what I'm saying, that started going pretty good. I started getting some money from that, and I just was really all about the music publishing and making sure my family had money. And I wasn't really doing a whole lot of ministry type stuff because we had always been, you know, kind of broke. So it's just like, yo, we need to get paid. You know what I'm saying? I pay my tithes, I serve the Lord, and I don't really have a ministry per se. It's just like, you know what I'm saying, if I see people, I mean, I try to witness to them, but it wasn't like a, you know, like, yo, this is my ministry that I do every Saturday, da-da-da-da. I didn't really have that. And I always felt funny about that too. Like, it's just weird because I don't have a ministry. I feel like I'm supposed to be doing something, but I need to get paid, you know what I'm saying? And then, like I said, when my cousin got murdered, it just, instantly I started thinking about ministry. It was just really weird. It was like, I was like, dang, man, can't believe that happened. And then I was just thinking like, man, and then something in the back of my mind was like, if you would have been making music, like, maybe that wouldn't have happened. And I was thinking like, and this is me like talking to myself. I'm kind of like, I'm like, that don't make sense. Like, if I'm making music, that doesn't prevent things like that. And then I'm going back and forth with myself. Like, how do you know? How do you know if that person, you know what I'm saying, that like committed the crime, you know what I'm saying, had they heard your music some kind of way, maybe they would have changed their mind, or maybe they wouldn't have went to this event, or had your cousin been listening to your music, and it's not even that he was doing anything that he wasn't supposed to be doing. He just, you know what I'm saying, he just was doing what he do. And it just so happened he was in the wrong place at the wrong time. But my mind was just like, but had he been listening to your music, maybe he wouldn't have been at the wrong place at the wrong time. And that thought just kept bothering me. Like, and it's just like, see, this is why you need to be making music. You know what I'm saying? You don't even have a ministry anyway. You don't do nothing anyway. You're worried about getting paid. And I'm like, well, I have to get paid. I have a wife and children. I got things to take care of course. You know what I'm saying? Of course you do. But you don't have no ministry though. So I was like, okay, I'm going to make a song. I put out this song, and I took the song down now because it wasn't really that good. But I put up this song, and but then I just really kept feeling like God's finger on my back, like I need you to make music. So I started making more and more music. I sent it to all the, all the current Christian entities or whatever at the time. I wasn't really into Christian rap either, so I had to like Google and find out what is Christian rap now in 2016. Like what do people do? You know what I'm saying? Because my last thing with Christian rap was 2002, and at that time I wasn't trying to send demos to light years. You know what I'm saying? At that time I wasn't trying to send demos to entities and stuff like that. So, I did that. I found out who all the key people were. I sent my song out to everywhere, and then Trackstars was the only person that kind of picked it up and started playing it. And yeah, Trackstars is dope. And then after that, I just was like, okay, I'm just gonna put music out and see what just regular people say. And I started getting a lot of positive feedback. A lot of people from my Twitter and from my Instagram and from wherever else was like, yo, sending me DMs like, yo, this music is dope. Yo, this music made me cry. Yo, this thing made me feel like that. Yo, I felt like I was talking to me when you said such and such. And I was just like, wow, like, I'm having impact.